Hey everyone, this is Royello.
And sashimi.
And we've got a curious Stubby back here in the background checking out the new set. We've also got a luxurious Axel over here checking out the new rug.
Oh, you gonna come over, buddy?
The cats really like their rugs, so we got that. That's new for them. As for new for us, we are unboxing today Metroid Dread, the special edition. We are also going to be taking a look at the pins from Gamestop because that's where we got it, as well as the Amiibos. So kind of your one-stop Gamestop shop if you're thinking about getting it from them. So first off, let's take a look at the pins real quick. I mean, how special could pins really be? But they're pretty much just nice little acrylics. Not too bad. I was really thinking about the Walmart mug. Really thinking about it, but I was worried about Walmart's ability to actually get it to me. As far as the Amiibo, we will do those last. Let's go ahead and sink our teeth into Dread. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the plastic real quick.
I hear nails in front of me. Oh, we'll get back
So
to
let's
this
take a
one.
look at our box art. We have a beautiful foil embossed cover with lovely aluminum style foiling for the lettering. The back is nice foil back, nice and clean, not too much text. Looks like a movie poster. Good clean spines. Would look nice on a shelf. Oh, there he is.
Hey, buddy.
And he has emerged. He's like, hey, I hear you got the box open. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the box. And amazingly, GameStop did get us, Sash pointed out to me earlier, they got us this one in relatively good shape. We've got one little bump on the corner, which is really good for GameStop because
They don't use packing material.
no, they do not. They be just sipping it to you. Alright, so here first we have, I can't remember exactly what this part is, but we're going to open it and find out.
It looks like a soundtrack. Maybe. That's my bet.
I'm thinking it's the art cards.
Oh, you know what? You're probably right.
What if we're both right? What if there's a soundtrack and art cards in there?
Ooh.
So it's a nice matte
Oh,
finish
shiny.
with a good gloss detailing. The matte actually looks really good along with the Dread, the foil of the Dread cover.
Hey, Stub. What you doing, buddy? So what we got?
We do have art cards.
Ooh.
First one is Metroid Nintendo Entertainment System. This is the cover art for the very first Metroid game. Next up we have Metroid 2 Return of Samus for the Game Boy. These are clean original artworks. Next up, my favorite, probably most people's favorite, Super Metroid. I love this like pink purple surrounding area. Looks beautiful. Oh, that's actually a really cool detail.
Okay, Stub.
Stubby, what's up, buddy? I just noticed the visors at the top of each card are her separate visors throughout. That's actually really cool. Then we have Metroid Fusion, Game Boy Advance, clean front artwork. And now Metroid Dread. So you can actually have all of these art cards. They would actually look really good in like some kind of a frame. Metroid Dread Steelbook. Quite the pretty steelbook. It's actually got some Chozo architecture on the inside with Samus's trademark bounty hunter logo. Everything is so foil about this. I love it.
It's too bad it doesn't say on the spine, the name.
Oh yeah, that is a shame. On the back, the simple foam that it's all in. You've got.
Oh, cool.
Looks like these are the E.M.M.Is, just kind of in the background surrounding Samus, the same as on her artwork here. I like when the developers actually make it so even the innards of the box match the theme. Now we have the Metroid Dread art book.
That is a big art book. That's nice.
It is. It's actually as big as the case.
You look at the size of the box. I did not expect the art book to be that large.
And
Nice.
it does share the same theme as the art card, Slip.
Oh, the shiny and matte. Oh, they line up. That's great.
Very beautiful. They really want you to have this entire thing out on a shelf, which now that we've done our renovations and we actually have some room, could very well happen. Look at that spread. Like, that spread is like arm length spread.
Goodness.
That is how big this bad boy is. It is a hardcover art book.
And that's a lot of pages.
It is a lot of pages. Oh, look at the old school art. This is like, this dates back. Oh, it's beautiful. Now, out of respect for your time and for Nintendo and the developers, we are only going to just kind of glance through this a bit. We don't want to give away everything and then you don't have a reason to buy it. But I would say just this art book is enough. This takes me back to my childhood. I don't know how many of you might remember these were actually the illustrations used in the original Metroid art book. I actually remember as a kid drawing these things. And for those who may remember or have seen, oh, look at the baby crate. I can't remember exactly what it's called. But these were actually used as well in Nintendo Power. Nintendo Power, I think the Metroid Return of Samus and Super Metroid art was used in Nintendo Power the most. But there was a Metroid comic. Oh, here's Super Metroid. Oh, that's great. There was a manga-style comic in Nintendo Power for years that actually utilized a lot of this artwork. I remember the first time, I don't want to spoil anything, this guy actually has a pretty rough death when you beat him in Super Metroid, and that was one of the first times I'd ever seen that kind of just outright brutality in a game, and I never expected to find that in a game like Metroid. So there's Metroid Dread there. Oh, Metroid Fusion.
Excellent. Oh no, it's Stubby, my bad.
Stubby wants to join in on story time. What are we looking at, buddy? Look at the pictures. Look at all the cool artwork. He's like, I would take that as a plushie, so I could mess that one up. I would take all of these as plushies. If Nintendo ever starts releasing Metroid plushies, my wallet is doomed. You like the smell of the pages, buddy? I'm just a sucker for these kind of suits with the segments, the blades, and everything.
I like this one with the chunkin legs.
You like the chunkin legs?
Yeah.
That is a really cool one.
She looks like a mech.
Now, since we are into the Dread art, I'm going to go ahead and cut this a little bit short because there might be a few spoilers in there. I don't want to get spoiled. I don't want to spoil it for you either. But guys, That's a killer art book. Like, I thought it was just going to be art from Simply Dread, but the fact that it actually goes through the whole timeline of Metroid is really nostalgic and awesome to me. So that is a highlight. That's like something
It has a nice art book.
that brings a tear to my eye as a longtime Metroid fan. Alright, so before we get looking at the Amiibos real quick, which won't take too long, let's take a look at everything you are going to be getting with the Metroid Special Edition. You will be getting the really cool foil and embossed main case, the awesome art cards that have all the different visor tops, which I don't know why that little detail is such a cool detail to me, but I love it. And you're also going to get the steel case, the game as well, and probably one of the coolest art books I've seen in Collector's Edition history. And if you get it from Gamestop, pre-order bonus is this set of pins. Walmart has a set of mugs. I think Best Buy has tech decals. I think they have decals, and they are actually, by the way, Best Buy is giving away those decals right now. I just heard that if you just go buy any version, you can actually get the decals from them. So if you haven't bought it or pre-ordered it yet, you may want to check with Best Buy. So looking at the Amiibos. So the Amiibos are going to be Samus and the E.M.M.I. And thank you, Game Boy 98. The last time I opened an Amiibo, I tore it up and asked you guys for recommendations, and you gave me the best recommendation out there. And that is X-Acto knife, right around the edge. Makes it look so much better. I'm gonna go ahead and toss that over there. They always have this like little plastic drawer. I don't want that to pop in your ears. Okay. Alright, first let's take a look at Samus, as she's our smallest one and our main character. Let's zoom in here. Lots of fine details. I like the muscle. The muscle looking texture in the shoulders is really nice. And then under her, she's got her trademark Bounty Hunter S, the Samus. Or, I think it's actually a variation of an old Chozo drawing, since that's where technology hails from. And then we have the E.M.M.I. The E.M.M.I is nearly twice the size of Samus. It's huge. Well, maybe like 30% bigger. It's got a nice backdrop or base of some jacked up metal. It probably tore up to get into the room Samus is in. It looks as angry as something with nothing but a bead for a face can look. Mm-hmm. Nice details around the segments on the waist. If you guys are still having trouble getting a hold of this, I would actually recommend Best Buy. I was unable to get these on pre-order anywhere, like anywhere before this morning, and I was able to order this on Best Buy and get it on their curbside pickup like 2 hours later. So if you guys are having trouble, try with Best Buy. It seems like Best Buy, at least here in Texas, is the place to go for if you're looking for Dread stuff and just haven't been able to find it. And there you have it, guys. This has been our unboxing for the Metroid Dread Special Edition. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Speaking of like, subs, all that stuff is up to you. What we always ask for, though, is if it's within your means, consider adopting or rescuing an animal. ASPCA.org, petfinder.com. You can also Google your local rescue and adoption options near you. If you can't bring one home, there's other ways to help out those animals in need.
You can also go volunteer and still spend time with the guys, or you can donate money, or blankets, clothes, sheets, office supplies, all kinds of stuff. Google your local shelters, see what they need. You probably got something they could use.
Yep, so if you got love to give, love to show, there's plenty of ways to give it, plenty of ways to show it, and unfortunately, there's a lot of animals out there who could use that love. So show them what you got, and speaking of love, we love you. Remember, buy your fun, not your fam. Adopt, don't shop. This is Raylo.
And sashimi.
And that's Stubby and Axel. We'll see you next time, guys.
Bye-bye.